I'm starting this video at the very end of my video. So if you don't watch it till the end, you won't know why I'm gone next week and I won't have a video. So stick with us. I'll let you know. Alright, what's happening, guys? Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. It is, what is today? Wednesday, February 9th. I am off. It's my Friday, actually. I'm off tomorrow and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4-day weekend. But the reason I'm off is because, like I was saying, we are going to get our AC ductwork in the attic totally replaced. They're ripping everything out, putting all new ductwork. I really need it due to rodent damage, age. That ductwork is not working right. We do not have air blowing out of our vents, and last summer it was a pain in the butt because we always had the AC unit outside freezing up because it kept working and nothing was getting cool. So hopefully this investment lowers my energy bill and gives us some good AC this year. That would be amazing. So let's go up in the attic and just take a look at what it looks like right now, and then we'll look after they're done. Hopefully it's a beautiful improvement. So let's go upstairs. First thing, let me put my headlight on. Can you see that? Let's do it. Oh yeah. I have a straight shot to the end over there. That's where the compost bins are, where the AC unit is. So here it is. We got these old junction boxes, insulation coming out of them. This one is totally flattened almost. And all the way down, you can't really see because the lighting, but they're not in good shape. Insulation coming out of that one. There's holes in them. We need to get them fixed. Look at this big hole. Hold on. That's a big hole in there where rodents used to be in there. All the AC is just basically cooling my attic. Then you got vents like this where they're just curving around the rafters and crimping. That's not good. Reduces airflow. So we're going to get all this fixed. Brand new tomorrow. Alright, all the old stuff, and as you can see, it was just ripped up. Air was just going not into the house, but up into the attic. Just tore up. Out with the old, in with the new. And as long as we keep the rodents out of the attic, it'll last a long time. Alright, so it's Friday, February 11th. The ductwork is all done. This is very weird. I'm in my house by myself. It's Friday, so Christina's at work, Tyler's at school, Anthony's flying. It's just me and my trusty companion. And of course that little goon, but he doesn't move around much. So yeah, I actually have air coming out of the vents, out of the ductwork. Isn't that something? When that guy got up there yesterday, he came down and was like, "Did you get rid of the rodent problem? Because you have massive holes in that ductwork." He's like, "You probably weren't even getting 60, 50%. I said, "I wasn't." But it's all done, and I am going to keep going around my house and making sure there is no entry points for rodents to get back in. Like I said, I haven't heard any in a couple of months now, so we're getting there, but I just want to continually look for new holes or whatever. Anyway, let's go up in the attic and check it out. Alright, once again, back up in here. Dun, 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 dun. Brand new big junction box for the different arteries to come off. Everything is up, elevated. It ain't laying on the insulation anymore. Through the rafters, strapped in. Looking good. And all the way in the back there's another one of these boxes with the other points So yeah, AC ductwork project complete. And even on the outside unit, they replaced any of the lines that were there. So it's all new. Thank God. Well, I say the project is done, but now I got to pay it off. So once I get it all paid off in the future, then it'll be complete. So over on this side where the compost bins are, back here there's a hole that I just kind of covered up with a piece of wood for now behind the pallet. But there's a good sized hole right in there. And this bottom, it's just all eaten up, man. Look, this is all exposed. I can get a rodent right in the wall there. So I'm gonna patch it up with a long strip of board all the way across the bottom. Kind of like what I did over here, just to give me some kind of barrier between the rodents and the house. Who's doing that? Probably Summer. Of course. What is your problem? You were loud all day yesterday. Oh wait, that ain't Summer. That ain't Summer. What are you doing? Why are you being so loud, huh? Is you okay? Hello. You just want to be pet, huh? You want some pettings. Say, Daddy, you haven't pet me in a while. Molly. Hi, Molly. Hello. Let me give you them gobblers. Oh, nice. Hey, girl, what you doing in there? Are you gonna lay an egg for me? Thank you. Hey, Theodore. How are you doing? I feel good. You got a nice full gullet already. Boy, you've been eating today already. Hello. Did you come to say hi? You don't like being touched, though. You don't touch me. All right, anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna hit Lowe's. I'm gonna get some wood, and I'm gonna just secure that whole side. And unfortunately, I did hear some scratching around in this wall the other night. Again, the wall under this wooden porch. So I gotta pull it back up, and I gotta do the same thing to that side. Just board that whole thing up correctly. Wow, I forgot how much wood was. That plywood is expensive right now. So I was walking around all the wood, just trying to figure out how to cover up those lower ends, and I found these for really cheap, actually. Oh yeah, they just had stacks of these fence planks, $2.28 each. So I already took one. I popped out that trim that was originally on there. I put it behind it, screwed it in, and then screwed the trim back onto that. So that's a nice cover right there, and way cheaper. And right here back behind the compost, look at that. Yup. Molly, get out of my way. Move. Move, thank you. Anyway, yep, look at that hole right into the house. So I'm gonna get that other fence plank up here, and it'll help it out. Okay, so now at least the bottom 6 inches is totally sealed up all the way to the side of the house. Obviously it's just a temporary fix for now until I redo all of the outside siding, but not right this minute. All right, I got to get this started at least. Anyway, all right, cool, you good? All right, later. Even when I'm not at work, I get phone calls from work. I think I'm gonna need a bigger board, guys. Holy crap. Wow. I mean, that has been covered up, but there might have been a gap to where they could still get in. Yeah, because look, I can see a little hole right there, a little nest. Look at that. Wow, crazy. Okay, so for this section, I'm not ripping out the rest of this paneling and everything. So what I'm going to do is, there's the foundation and there's the bottom stud. I'm taking one of those fence posts. I'm going to screw it onto the bottom stud. Now I can add the bigger piece onto it, and it'll cover the whole thing evenly. I had to cut out a little piece for the root, but that should work for this section anyway. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a pain in the butt, man. I have like every power tool that I have out here, circular saw, jigsaw, reciprocating saw, trying to cut, where that lower piece down there wasn't that bad, and it was just hard to get in there to cut. So now we could just buy a paneling piece, put it right over the top of that, screw it into that at the bottom, and into the 2x4 studs in the wall. I'm kind of debating now whether I just want to buy some outdoor siding, some big panels, and just kind of lay it right over the top of that and redo it for now. You know, versus buying just something to cover this bottom up. What if I just bought big panels and just redid this whole side real quick? Now that I have that baseline down, actually it would work pretty good. I got to think about it. Anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. Christine is off of work, being it's Friday, so we're gonna go relax for a little bit, sit out in this beautiful sunshine that finally came back yesterday. It's been so cloudy and cold, but right now it's sunny and about 70, 68, and feels good out. So we'll get back with this project here a little later, maybe tomorrow. I was planning on harvesting all this bok choy because it bolted, it's bitter. I was just going to give it to the chickens, but the bees absolutely love these bok choy flowers. They are all over the place. So many bees flying around. So I will not be harvesting that. I'm going to let them just flower until they die, and then I will get rid of them, because these bees, wow, I mean, there is tons of bees around right now. Crazy. Okay, so the way prices are right now, I just went with this stuff, which is a thin outdoor siding. So what we're going to do is we are just going to recover this up. And, you know, then we'll prime it, paint it, and it'll last for a while. So it'll definitely help keep any rodents out. And just something I found in the garage is this Flex Seal Clear. It stops leaks, seals, and protects and covers. So what I did is, the new wood we put down there, I just sprayed a bunch of this stuff on it, and maybe it'll help protect it a little bit. Now it's time to get the first panel up. All right, we got to cut a foot off of these because it's 7 foot to that trim piece I'm going to, and these are 8. I hit my knuckles right there making the line. Oops. Alright, it'll be okay. I'll get through it. In order to get the panel up by myself, I just put a little piece of wood under it. And it's like a lever, and then I just push down on here with my foot and it slides it up. So everyone, just so you know, I am not a professional. I cut the wrong, dang, I cut it wrong. That doesn't fit in there. That's the side that should have been cut out, but on the opposite side, I messed it up. I'll still be able to use this panel for underneath the window, whatever's left, but what a bonehead. Anyway, I got the right template marked out now, pretty positive. Yeah, that's it. So let me try again. All right, let's see if it fits better. All right, now I just got to slide it up to where that gap has gone under the window, and yep, that'll be perfect. All right, guys, it's Saturday morning. It's only like 8:30, so I don't want to finish trimming out above the window and cutting wood right now. It's too early in the morning on the weekend. We'll let the neighbors sleep. But one thing I found is some of this Valspar paint and primer exterior that I had in the garage, and it's almost full. And I'm gonna just use this to put the first layer of protection on this raw outdoor siding. Okay, again, I still got to cut in that. I'm going to paint this whole thing, but right now I just wanted to get that raw wood protected. So I got it all cut in. I did 2 coats of primer already on it. We're just going to let that soak in and dry. And again, I'm not a professional. You see the gaps over there by the trim. Obviously, I'm going to caulk all of that stuff in, make it look seamless. Even this seam, when I put the boards together, wasn't totally square, so I'm going to caulk that in as well before we do the final painting. Alright, so here we go, guys. I got the rest of the patchwork around the window done. I got it primered, and then I just caulked everything in. The only thing I didn't caulk is under the window. That's a big gap, so I'll probably put a trim piece there or something. I'll figure it out. But anyway, it is ready for paint. And the color I picked is this one here, Autumn Fire. It's a nice red. It kind of has a little hint of brown in it. I just kind of wanted it to play off of these bricks but be a little brighter. So I think that's going to get us there. We'll see. Alright, beautiful day out. I put that little kid out there in the cage. Yeah, that's my pet. His name is Tyler.
It's mine. No, that's mine.
I don't even see a pet. I just see you in the cage.
No, look.
Huh?
Look.
I don't see him through all that cage. There he is. There's Lion. Hi, Lion.
It's a sheep.
I'm sorry. There she is. Hello, Lion. Are you outside getting fresh air? You need it. It's been a while. It's been cold and cloudy and rainy and just not good weekends to put the rabbit out. So now she can be out for the day while I work back here. I can watch her. I tell you what, before I actually start painting again, it's already 1:30. I've been working since 8:30 this morning. I haven't even put my contacts in or cracked a beer. So me and Molly are taking a break for a minute. Good girl. Getting there, baby. So nice out right now. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, so the painter tape wasn't really sticking to the brick very well, so I just kind of want at least a somewhat of a straight line when I cut it in with the red. So I just took duct tape and literally just went down, went into each groove, and just bordered it. So now I could just paint it, pull the duct tape off, and hopefully that gives me somewhat of a straight line. Okay, so this section of the wall is pretty much done. You know, I still got to do trim under the window, and I still got to paint up there, and I'm going to paint all the trim white again, even that edge one there, and that one going across will be white. Up top there will be this color. So I still got stuff to do, but the main project is done. And, you know, that tape job, it worked out good enough there. Pretty straight there on the brick. And one good thing, guys, is that this paint is very similar to the chicken coop. So it needs painted. I have enough paint left over where I can repaint the coop as well. So it'll look nice and refreshed like this. Now I got to get the porch put back on. Okay, so that was a pretty productive weekend. Thursday, Friday, got all the duct work redone, and then my mind just started thinking about rodent control. So that wall needed done, as you could see with that big hole in it. It was just getting old. Figured out a process as I went along. Never done it before, but it came out really good. I'm impressed. Now that'll last me long enough to figure out what I want to do back here. I keep saying I don't want this wooden porch because I don't want rodents and other things going under it. With that wall being done now, that gives me some time to reevaluate the hardscape I want to do out here when I want to do my kitchen too. So this is a good start. But on another note, guys, there won't be a video next weekend. I am flying to Colorado on Friday, staying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, flying back Monday. My mom is not doing very good, so they have her on a hospice status where she doesn't need to go to the hospital anymore. But anyway, my other brothers are already there. I'll be there this next weekend to sit with her, visit with her. She's still coherent and everything, so. But yeah, so I'll be out in Colorado next weekend, but we will talk to you guys the weekend after that. Wall's done, duct work is done. I actually have the AC on now and it's blowing air in my vents. It's a good day. But y'all enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see you in 2 weeks.